Saturday night. Well, my emotions all over the place. Obviously, we had just come off a big win, huge win in the Garden. Uh, I was out. I mean, you got some report. I was out with my family at dinner and got the news. And first time I heard it, I thought it was for sure fake. Thought it was a hoax. People messing around, whatever. But then when AD called me, AD FaceTimed me, and I talked to him for quite a while. And even when I got off the phone with him, it still didn't seem real, and it still pretty much didn't seem real. Didn't seem real until saw Luka today, and then I saw a clip of AD at the Dallas shoot-around. That's when it finally hit me like, oh, this is real.
Is there a chance that Bron really didn't know, and the Lakers feel like they don't have to run shit by him anymore? What do you think?
Okay, so a lot of people has been calling out LeBron James, saying that LeBron James is capping about not knowing about the trade. And Kendrick Perkins, remember, he had did that live stream and he had addressed it, and he was saying that Bron didn't know, even though him and Bron is not seeing eye to eye. Kendrick Perkins broke it down in his belief on why he thinks LeBron didn't know anything.
Man, y'all stop with them dumbass narratives. I know me and Braun ain't seeing eye to eye, but man, stop playing. Braun ain't know a damn thing about this trade. Rich Paul probably ain't even know about this trade until it happened. Man, stop playing. Think about it. The Mavs call the Lakers and say, hey, y'all want Luka? They say, yeah, we want AD. AD is represented by Rich Paul. Braun is represented by Rich Paul. You think Rich Paul go approve that? Without hollering that, man, that don't go down like that, man. Stop playing. Braun ain't know nothing about that, man. This popped up out of nowhere. Secondly, all y'all talking about, man, the Mavs tripping, they dropped the ball. No, they did. They was about to have to pay Luka damn near $400 million.
Okay, so that's what Kendrick Perkins said defending LeBron James. Now, I want to highlight Steven Jackson calling out LeBron because we know Stack 5 did a full 360 switch on LeBron. Remember, LeBron used to be his favorite player. He was his top player. And then out of nowhere, Steven Jackson started calling out LeBron James. The same thing that he did with Shannon Sharp. Remember, Shannon Sharp was his his mentor, and somebody that he well respected. And then out of nowhere, Steven Jackson just flipped the switch and started dissing Shannon Sharp on his podcast and allowing Skip Bayless to lie on him. I did videos on that, breaking it down. So yeah, man, let's get into this clip of Steven Jackson saying that LeBron James is full of crap and that LeBron James knew about the trade. Let's check out this clip right here.
Is there a chance that Bron really didn't know, and the Lakers feel like they don't have to run shit by him anymore? What do you think?
I believe that there's no way that he could not have known. And if he didn't know, that says a lot about him with the organization, like how much they feel about you, what they feel about you now. And I would have a little bit of attitude with that, with us.
Jack, what are your thoughts? I mean, you and I both agree, like, this was too big not to know, but hey, maybe he didn't. If this is a sign where they didn't tell him and they feel like they don't have to check in, what are your thoughts on that?
I told you, I'm first team all common sense. So there's no way that it can come out that after that Rob Pelinka called after Davis' agent, then AD, then after the trade was made, they called Braun. It don't work like that, bro. If you have even in your mind to call Braun and talk to him about it afterwards, you called and talked to him about it before it happened. Come on, man, that's just common sense. Anybody you have the respect for, anybody that has the position on the team, where the owner or the coach, whoever is involved in making the trades, is calling them and asking their opinion before. I mean, after. Of course, they called you before. They called you on the phone with AD just so make sure everybody good. That's all that was. But they definitely talked to LeBron before.
Why do you think he's denying the shit that like they didn't? Why would he even deny it?
Braun know what's going on all across the league, bro. Let alone with the Lakers.
Just the Lakers.
Yeah,
I think he probably had to deny it because AD is probably salty.
Oh, well, I mean,
business is business.
But I mean, it's easier for us to say that, but we've been in positions where shit we had to up and go. You know what I mean? And for him, I'm sure he definitely didn't know.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So I think to save a little bit of face, Bron, maybe Bron acted like, hey, maybe again, we don't know. Maybe Bron really didn't know, which would be crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe he really didn't. But if he did know, I mean, to say he didn't know is probably to save face with AD because that was his guy. But again, like you said, Jack, this shit is a business. Period. And Bron doesn't have
You
much
think
time.
Kobe didn't know that Shaq was they was finna trade Shaq?
Oh, yeah, come on. Yeah, I mean, the league, that's just how the league works, and it's supposed to work that way. Your best players are always supposed to have a pulse on the team and a say on the team. And LeBron has always had that. So for this one time for it not to be that way, hey, maybe it's a changing of the guard.
Okay, so that's what Steven Jackson and Matt Barnes had to say on the Luka and AD trade on all the smoke, calling out LeBron, saying LeBron James knew that they were about to make that trade. The only reason why LeBron said he didn't know was to save face with his relationship with AD, right? I want to highlight what Stephen A. Smith said on it because let's just say if LeBron James didn't know, then what Stephen A. Smith said on ESPN about the Lakers is now Luka's team, and that's the reason why they got Luka, was to push LeBron James out pretty much because LeBron is about to be retiring pretty soon.
What does this move say about King James?
Well, I said it was sending a message to the league, but we can go to the LeBron route because let me tell you something. The Lakers didn't consult with them. I spoke to the Lakers yesterday. The first call, first of all, they received a call about 2 weeks ago from Nico Harrison. And obviously Nico and Rob Pelinka go back a very, very long ways. All right, so they have that relationship and that communication. Outside of them, the only people who knew were the owners, okay? Once you get to that point, what does that mean? What that means is that LeBron James didn't know, Anthony Davis didn't know, Rich Paul didn't know, Bill Duffy didn't know, Luka Doncic did not know, okay? And you could see by the shot. Anthony Davis just closed on the $32 million mansion in Bel Air. You got to put that on the market now, unless he wants to keep it and go there in the offseason. Luka Doncic just closed on the $12 million house in Dallas, okay, which is nothing.
I'm sure it's very nice.
I'm sure it's very nice, okay? But the bottom line is this. They were planting their roots. They didn't see this coming. And for LeBron not to see this coming, it's a very, very big deal. Now, there's a lot of people out there that's going to throw clutch sports into the mix because they're going to say, Lakers want to send a message, you know, clutch sports isn't running things, we're running things, et cetera, et cetera. In fairness to clutch sports, it's very important. When you listen to the Lakers, they'll tell you the conversations were very, very respectful. This is our organization. This is what we felt was in the best interest of the organization. Rich Paul, Anthony Davis, all of those guys took it like professionals, and they deserve credit for that. But it doesn't negate the fact that narrative has been out there for quite some time about the Lakers and clutch sports, and specifically LeBron James this year. Again, his son is on the team. The Lakers, forget LeBron James, forget Bronny James, forget the rest of the league. The Lakers felt like, hey, we've done a lot. We've capitulated. We've acquiesced. We know what a superstar he is, and we'll do anything for our stars. And that's how they believe they treated LeBron James. So if that was the way they treated LeBron James, and that's the way they've treated all of their stars, how do you explain this happening? And let's take it, let's bring it home. God rest his soul if Kobe Bryant was alive. Would you have done something like this without letting Kobe Bryant know? I think we all know the answer to that question. Not in a million damn years it wouldn't have happened. He would have known. So if LeBron James truly did not know anything, that does give you cause to pause and make you wonder about what kind of message are they sending? Because Luka is clearly the future. LeBron is not the future. He's 40 years of age. He's in the 22nd season. He's definitely going to play his 23rd season. We know how phenomenal and how great he is and how he's revered, and he should be. But for them to make this move and him not know anything about it, they can say, hey, we want to make sure it didn't get out because the slightest thing could get in the way of it. They can say all of that till the cows come home. In the end, when you have an ideal relationship with a star of that magnitude, he knows something. And they're saying they knew nothing. And if they knew nothing, that does make you look at the Lakers and think about how are they feeling about him right now.
So, yeah, man, it's just a lot of controversy surrounding if LeBron James knew. I would love to hear you guys' thoughts about it. So get in the comment section down below. Hit that like button if you made this part of the video. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Catch you guys on the next one. And we out, guys. Peace.